What about 20th of November? What if they sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to death by hanging, Chukwekwena, or by firing squad, Chukwekwena, or life imprisonment? What are we going to do? Igemekwa election na 2027. Yero ne mekuno nine. Governor of Enugu State, Governor of Anambra State, Hope Uzodimma, Alex Oti, Obonni Anwifuru. All of you should cover your faces with shame. Okwuluora Ndigbo, the current governor of Enugu State by APC, Governor Peter Mba. And you know, when Peter Mba perform well, I tell you, when Peter Mba perform poorly, I tell you, my relationship and personal love for Peter Mba cannot be. It's non-negotiable. I have utmost respect for Governor of Enugu State, Governor Barrister Peter Nnamdi Kanu. Peter Mba by APC. I know why Peter Mba by APC. I see no connect Ndigbo and Enugu to the center. Governor Peter Nnamdi Kanu is now in APC. Governor Peter Nnamdi Kanu, with all due respect, I'm not wanting any advice. I'm not in government. I'm not a politician. Governor Peter Nnamdi Kanu, if you want to win the heart of Igbo people, go to Abuja. You are in Abuja. Governor Peter Nnamdi Kanu of Enugu State. 95% of Igbo people want to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu released. Nobody cares about your re-election. You are going to govern Enugu State for 8 years. Governor Peter Mba, after the other time with the Air Force, you were flying with Air Force on national assignment. Your son, your brother, is languishing in DSS custody in Abuja. Governor Nnamdi Kanu, for the past 2 months in Enugu State, and when we found out, because our governor they negotiate APC, APC, they're already planning for next election. Somebody should copy this message, send it to the governor of Enugu State. He's my brother. I love him so much, and I have to tell him the truth. And may praise the Governor Peter Mba more. Peter Mba currently had a more. How many days can Peter Mba spend in Enugu State? Ask yourself, and where one are in Enugu State in the last 2 months? Governor Peter Mba by APC. Nobody cares about that. Governor Peter Nnamdi Kanu, you are in fact, you are a representative of Ndigbo. Obonni Anwifuru. Bonye APC. Governor Hope Uzodimma. Governor Hope Uzodimma Bonye APC. Governor Charles Soludo is almost in APC. We don't know the situation of Governor of Abia State, Alex Oti. Deputy Speaker, House of Rep, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu Boni Abia State. Honorable Benjamin Kalu Ibo Abia State. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Boni Abia State. If I let the time game with Ndigbo na Igbo, Oga na natural Igwe, Oga na organic Igwe, Igwe na enwezina bi Igwe certificate. Si na eme nwata ka emere ibi ya obidi ya mma. With all due respect, I'm going to mention names. Asari Dokubo, Government Itompolo, His Royal Majesty Ateketom, Amaya Nabo for Kereka. Somebody like Sunday Igbo, with all due respect, Amaya Nabo for Kereka. Igwe no Kereka Ateketom. We go similar issues with federal government of Nigeria. There are people who went to federal government and negotiated. Nobody in Igbo land want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody want to talk about the court judgment he obtained. Nobody want to talk about the compensation. Everybody want re-election. Governor Soludo, if you like, you govern Anambra for 50 years. One day, nature is going to retire you. Governor Peter Nnamdi Kanu, if you like, rule Enugu State for 50 years. Nature is going to retire you. And I tell you people one thing. One day, Igbo youths are going to rise against all of you. All of you are selfish. Governor Peter Ndigbo Simba, you connected to the center. You connected to APC. What are the dividends? Onye obuna no na Enugu mana Peter Mbe birozi na Enugu. I love Peter Mbe so much, man. I dem atu ya egwu. Any den toro mmadu ibe me egwu Chineke were ndom. As the federal government in our governor of Enugu State contract, EJ rehabilitate all the police facilities in Nigeria. Governor of Enugu State is now moving with presidential air force. Governor of Enugu State. Is it not high time to take 1 minute and say, Mr. President, my people, Igbo people are clamoring. They are demanding. They want the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is it too much? As of 6 months ago, Enugu was one of the fastest rising city or state in Africa. Everything is on hold because our governor moved to APC, and we were told that if you go to APC, everything is going to be easy. Governor Peter Ndigbo Simba, where is your conscience? People of Enugu are lamenting. People are complaining. Soludo Agboegwu, a professor without dignity, a professor without integrity, a professor without shame. Governor Soludo doesn't behave like a professor. Onabasi na mmadụ nwe professor, onwe nu stays, onwe composure, or man how to talk. Governor Soludo of almighty Anambra State is turning to a stand-up comedian. Alex Oti, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by the virtue of state and origin, is from Abia State. Governor Hope Uzodimma, Abia na Imo bụ fiye, anyị niile bụ ndị Igbo. Before 1970, in fact, as at 1976, there were only 2 Igbo states, Anambra or Enugu. Anambra na Imo. Enugu and Abia were created in 1991. Ebonyi in 1996. Atuo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what are we going to do? Juo onwegi kebe Sunday Igbo hono. Who is going to be man enough to approach President of Nigeria and talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Governor Hope Uzodimma, Governor Peter Mba, shaman all of you. In my presence, none of you is fit. I remember when I was a little boy in Anambra State, the governor was Chinwoke Mbadinuju. Chinwoke Mbadinuju was everything. Chinwoke Mbadinuju was shamelessly buried last year. Onyo soge boriga wo. Look at the warlord. Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Chukwu, the only Ikembe enwe n'ala Igbo. On 6 feet. The Zik of Africa. Zik on 6 feet. Asene, ha yizo na ya Chineke. Mgbe ị na-ekpuchi mmehie gị, chee na enwere anya n'afọ gị. Governor Enugu State bụ nwanne m. I love him so much. But presently, Governor of Enugu State in our committee blunder. A lot of indigenes of Enugu are crying for one reason or the other. If I don't say it, Chineke warendum. Dear Governor of Enugu State, how many days are you spending in Enugu? How many days are you spending outside of Enugu? You are taking up a national contract. Are there no competent people? You think you will remain the governor of Enugu, remain the governor of Anambra, remain the governor of Imo if the judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Asị na ndị Igbo adịghị echekwa ife ha nwere echekwa. Ọ bụrụ na a ga-eme Nnamdi Kanu ife a, or this successful, what if it comes your turn? Look at the capacity of Ike Ekwere Mmadụ. Ike Chukwu Ekwere Mmadụ, Deputy Senate President then. Look at the predicament on here. It tells you one thing. Enwere onye karịrị ọnwụnwa. What do we do? On 20th, the court says we are going to rule on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they told him to file a defense. He said, why would I file a defense? There is existing court order which Nigerian state refused to obey. Even under Buhari, that judgment came, Nigeria refused to adhere to a court ruling. Somebody had a court near judgment. Nobody wants to adhere to court judgment or ruling. And you want to try such person, same person in the court. He said, I have no confidence in the court. Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, Governor Peter Ndubisi, Governor Boni Anwifuru, Governor Hope Uzodimma, Governor Lesoti.